Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Number 30, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Taijuan Walker gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
Into the box, Nate Walker. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. A ball and no strikes. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. Actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And no one will track it down. Walker, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
In now, number 3, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Another full count pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
At the plate, number 30. He comes into this one tied for the top spot in the league's home run standings at the moment.
And with a handful of games left, this is going to be a fun race to watch to see who comes out on top. He certainly wants to put his best foot forward, starting with this at bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Into the box, Miguel Costa. The 0-1 on its way. Not close as it skips in the dirt.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And it's 1-2. Second and third here, one man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fouled off. And 2. Here it is. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Astros on top, 2-0. Randy Johnson will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cano waits on the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Fouled away. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Next for Seattle, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. And a bouncing ball, foul. Johnson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Shoots this one over to first. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cox is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're still down. It's 2-0. So striding in, Diego Corona. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The next 3-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina, future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Coming to the plate now, Archie Chan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready now, number 2. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Chan stands at first with 1 out. Outside, 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And it's fouled away. A shot down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Hunter Dozier. So we'll check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cox is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Standing in, Gabriel Guerrero. First pitch on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone,
six.
trying to get him to chase.
Catcher.
That wasn't working, so he just
Yeah.
reached back and fired a good
Ball
old country
played
hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is in the air out to right. Lee moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Nate Walker. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Nate Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Fastball well outside. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now in the box, Michael Lee. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box now, number 3. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Walker, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's too high, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit on the ground to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, number 30.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 30 stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First offering on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
James Paxton is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
James Paxton.
Miguel Costa will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Paxton, 30 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 0-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Next up for the Astros, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. The 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The set and the 1-2 pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. 1 run scores, and that'll get over the wall. In fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the 3rd.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Standing in now, Diego Corona, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-2. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. And he'll make it back in safely at 3rd. Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Count remains 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Takes this the other way to right. Guerrero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 4-0. Stepping up now, Roger Hanna, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Striding forward for his first chance, Hernandez, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Trey Turner will be next. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now the Mariners DH, Trey Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. In the dirt here, and boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days.
22.
Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in, Archie Chan. He drew a walk his first time
The
up.
center fielder, Archie Chan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two and two the count. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Number 2.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Striding in once again, number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The count now at 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Nate Walker. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
4 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Cox. One away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Michael Lee. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Cano fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Good range shown up into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes. Stepping in now, number 3.
He swings and grounds it to short. Taylor ranging up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 30.
Now at the plate, number 30. It was a walk in his last trip. Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Houston leads this one 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabriel Guerrero. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently 2nd in the AL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Molina. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. Big league stab, but no real opportunity to get the out. And there goes the no-no.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Molina leads off first with 1 away. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Hanna doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Here's another 0-2. And he popped him up. Number 3 into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? A little bit over halfway home tonight.
16.
Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Into the box now, Hernandez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Costa.
The designated hitter, Miguel Costa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Four runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Just missing here, 2-0.
No strike.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 3-1 pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the
Now
manager
batting.
is just fine with that. I mean, it's
Diego
better to battle a slugger like that to the end and
Corona.
end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
In now, Diego Corona. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hernandez looks up. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 57 thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Archie Chan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So
now
they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Now to the plate, number 2. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Axton has his sign. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now batting, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Nope,
3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners nothing. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. The 3-1. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Count is 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's one away.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1. Hunter Dozier would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. In now, Hunter Dozier, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cox waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Number 60
please.
Takes the mound as
Now
he's been
pitching
called
for the
upon to
Mariners.
pitch.
Number 60.
So now it'll be the 4-hole
Go for
hitter,
the
number
Astros.
3. He singled
baseman,
earlier, making him 1 for
number
2 to
3.
this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He
Now
tried
batting,
to get him to chase, but
number 30.
he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now, number 30. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with that one, he takes the lead in the home run race.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now batting.
Standing in
The
now,
designated
Miguel Costa,
Miguel
as he'll take strike 1 on the
Costa.
inside corner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gary Cox is on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. This is in the air out to left field. Hernandez is there. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
So striding forward now, Gary Cox. Here's the first pitch to him. Weakly hit to third. He's got to hurry, and that's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Ready to take his hacks again, Diego Corona, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 1. So coming to the plate, Gabriel Guerrero.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Gabriel Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now here's the pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Ready for another shot now, Roger Hanna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Here now the 2-2. pulled toward right center field. Lee on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in, Archie Chan.
Leading off for Houston, the center fielder, Archie Chan.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 2. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. From the stretch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Chan gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Striding in, Michael Lee. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping into the box, number 3. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Outside and low, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his
Now
decision
batting,
to bring this guy
number
in.
30.
If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in to try it again, number 30. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to leave him loaded. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Two and two.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. 2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. At the plate, Hernandez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
In now, Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 misses off the plate. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Here's the 2-1.
That's a ball.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
3-2.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. Set to deliver pitch number 120. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One left for Seattle. It's still an 8-1 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Costa.
The designated hitter, Miguel Costa.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Called strike two. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Three-two pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary.
Striding into the box,
Cox.
Gary Cox. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Ball one strike.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down, as that could be two bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might been
Diego
foul, but it lands just
Corona.
inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Diego Corona, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 is a ball down and away. Now the 2-0 lays off, and it's 3-0.
Count 3-0.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Ready once again, Archie Chan. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Costa, the runner at third. Cox over at second. Corona at first with no outs. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Now batting.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in now, number 2. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 52 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Carson Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Carson Smith. Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 11 and the Mariners 1. Justin Verlander is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Digging in once again, Mike Trout starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fouled off. And he popped him up. Number 30 in foul ground. And no one will track it down.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Dozier is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Gabriel Guerrero will be next. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Gabriel Guerrero. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Last chance for the Mariners. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
11-1 at the end of this one. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Randy Johnson earns a league-high 29th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Taijuan Walker couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 11 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.